Good morning, everyone. Today is February the 21st, 2014. I want to show everyone today what I believe to be an out-of-place artifact that I found on some land that I own here in Kansas. When I found it, it was face up like this, and the two pieces on top were broken, still laying on the rock. You can see in the cracks were around where it was made that it was done quite some time ago. Now, you're taking a look, there's some reliefs that were carved into this piece by someone, I don't know who, but it appears to be very, very old from the wear on the erosion on the stone itself. Now I'm going to get down for a close-up look here. Pardon my shakiness on the camera, but I'm on my hands and knees. And we'll take a look at the reliefs as I go along. They're on the side, and there is some carvings on the side too, which I'll show later. Now I'm going over the top very slowly. You can see the cracks where it was broken. But that's how I found it on my land, and it was almost buried to about to right here. I'm getting up for a better view here. I think it maybe is supposed to be viewed long-wise because of the shape of the stone. Now I'm going to go on this side. By the way, the other stones you see around are some earth crystals that I found on my same land that just pop out of the ground there time to time. Oop. Now, you can also see some reliefs on the side. There were also intricate type of carvings and lines, and a lot of them are worn by erosion. Now I'm going to remove these top pieces to show you underneath. Now the one on the end does the same thing. I just want to get some close-ups of it. That's the exact condition that I found it in. The other one I've had on display outside, so it's a little weathered, but that was in the dirt mostly. But it's amazing that the pieces were intact with the stone. But we'll take a look at the reliefs on top and also the way it broke away underneath. And you can see reliefs up to the edge. Now this corner was apparently carved in there on a relief. Now you can see the site ties into the bottom reliefs. It was carved one time totally on that side, but it does show a lot of erosion, and it ties in with the bottom reliefs, which this, when I found it, was facing the earth towards the bottom, and it was buried. Now pause for a second. There's the other side. It also has carvings that are tied into the top, lines and reliefs. And this end, I don't know if it was carved that way or it was broken off at one time, but there was no piece there. But it looks like it was carved into the bottom you can see that little design there. And I don't know which way you're supposed to read the top, but this is the most interesting side. It has lots of reliefs in it. Let me get up here. On the top, you can see, I'll go over it closer. The top relief looks almost like a diamond shape hole that was cut in there, and reliefs, but notice how straight the lines are and the carving. I don't know what kind of tool they used, but very interesting. If someone would know, I'm going to go for a long shot here on it, just from overhead, see if you can get any kind of meaning out of it. Very interesting. Looks very ancient. I'd love to have some comments on this piece. It's one of my pride and joys, just something from the past. Hope you enjoyed my out-of-place artifact. Have a great day.